Jose Garcia is Madera Unified School District's newest science teacher. Garcia is his family's first-generation high school and college graduate who spent over a decade working in the fields of Madera and the Pacific Coast.
Fox 26 News reporter Christina Lopez shares how Garcia's story is inspiring his students inside and outside of the classroom.
Jose Garcia Jr. began working in the field as a farm laborer at 17 years old, but all the while his parents pushed him for a better life. He pursued higher education and left a life of laboring in the fields to show his students anything is possible.
We want to make the classroom better than we found it in the first place. Working right now. Question.
Jose Garcia Jr. is the latest science instructor at Matilda Torres High School, teaching freshman biology.
Honestly, he's like a really great teacher. He explains a lot.
Madera's newest state-of-the-art high school boasts an enrollment of more than 2,000 students, more than 95% of whom are Hispanic. Prior to stepping foot in the classroom, Garcia worked as a farm laborer. Since the age of 17, he labored in the fields off and on for over a decade in Madera County and beyond.
Pruning, I did a lot of picking jalapenos, cebolla, chile campana. We even went to Oregon to go pick blueberries over there.
A year later, fellow field workers urged Garcia to pursue his education.
And they're telling me, like, son, like, you need to get an education. This is not for you. We don't want to see you here. You have an opportunity to go ahead and progress yourself. We want you to see to do better than us.
Garcia took those words to heart and went to work. He obtained not one, but 3 associate degrees in the span of 3 years at local community colleges, until he lost his funding. Instead of sulking, Garcia returned to what he knew.
So that year that I lost, that year I was just working in the fields, trying just to reflect what to do with my life.
In 2015, Garcia returned to Fresno State and reapplied for financial aid, graduating as a Bulldog in 2 years with his Bachelor's of Science degree. Now he brings a unique backstory to his role that resonates with many of his students at Matilda Torres High.
That's inspirational to me because, I used to work in the field with my grandpa.
Lopez is a freshman and a current student of Garcia's.
It makes me think a lot, like, if I was at the bottom, I could do the same thing. And, it just makes me to believe in yourself. Anything is possible. Just got to push forward and do it.
A dream Garcia says he wants all his students to also realize. Now on his wall at home, Garcia proudly displays his 6 degrees, and in his science lab at school, a UFW flag, a symbol of his working man's PhD.
Even though the flag is not an academic diploma, but I see that as a life diploma, because si se puede, si se pudo. I'm here today as living proof that doesn't matter where you come from, but I'm a teacher now.
Garcia earned his master's in education, graduating with top honors in February. He says his next goal is to earn his doctorate. Before he embarks on another degree, the father of 2 says he will take time away from his studies to focus on his family.
Today was Garcia's last day of the summer school session.
And we do want to congratulate him on his accomplishments in that graduation that goes February and getting that master's. Well, he'll begin his first full academic year beginning in the fall at Matilda Torres High School.
Just another example of where we always, whenever I talk to students, I always want to really impart that where you come from doesn't have to determine where you're going.
Exact background to prove that.
A lot of hard work before, a lot of hard work still ahead of him in a whole other field, for lack of better terms.
Good example.
Want to see more stories like this? Watch Great Day weekday mornings from 5 to 10 and Fox 26 News at 10.